Today is one of those days where honestly I don't feel like doing anything. If it were up to me and me only, I would honestly get cozy up in my bed and read my book. It is such a gloomy, dark, rainy day today, and I'm also due to get my period this week, so I'm just feeling really down, really yucky, and just not motivated whatsoever. But if we went off motivation for the rest of our lives, things wouldn't get done. If I want to be in the place where I want to be, I need to be able to keep going and follow discipline rather than how I'm feeling. Don't have any clients for today. I do need to work on my business rather than in it. That means for me is a lot of admin, a lot of editing, and just scheduling everything in. The back end of the business is flowing. If I'm done early, then I need to do my laundry and then I can read my book. I've got a little bit of new moon to go, and then I'm reading a new book before I continue the Twilight series. You and I, we're doing it together. This is your sign. Never follow motivation. It's all about discipline. You might not feel like you need to do it or want to do it. We're trying to build the lives that we want to build. We got to do it, right? It's definitely cozy vibes. Today, I honestly feel dead, if that's even possible. That's not an excuse. I'm going to get some work done, starting off with Canva, because I need to post. We are also in my study room. My Labubu's are having a seance. What? I'll show you.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas, los secretos escondidos en la noche.
It's really dark in here. I might even turn on the lights because my eyes are hurting. I'm feeling like just playing some music. I have a study playlist, or I also have a cafe jazz playlist that I also like playing as well. I'd be doing my concentration study vibes. Ignore the picture. I've made this on Canva. It's kind of like an introductory post. It's probably already up on my page, so if you want to see things first, it's on my Instagram, which is just Baddie Sets. I'm kind of doing like a notebook vibe, but when I download this, it looks really big on screen, but it's actually quite small. Like I would say it's probably like there, and that's really hard to read. So I'm gonna put it over 2 pages and zhuzh it up a little bit, and also put the text really large. Currently posting it on Instagram. It's about 10:30 now, so it's actually a good time to start posting. It's officially posted. I have it here on my thing. It is so cute. Instagram automatically picked this song, so I'm going to be using that song. I don't know. I'm now going to be moving on to sending out confirmations and arrival messages. Because I'm located in my house, like as a home studio, I just like knowing when someone's at my house, if that makes sense. And then also like I don't want my parents or something to answer the door. Great thing with using iMessage, and if you're an Apple user, is that you can use the feature where you can send later. It is so good just to stay up to date and prepared. I also do this with my confirmation messages as well. I will do it a couple of days in advance, and then that way I don't need to think about it. Everything is automated. If you are also in the same boat, definitely have an automation system set up for yourself to make things a little bit easier. In saying so, send later option does not work for people who have Androids. If you're sending a text message and not an iMessage, it won't work. You'll just have to remind yourself to do that and just double check it. Admin stuff has been done on the behind the scenes, which is so good. Next on the list is to have lunch, and then I will do some editing for a couple of hours before we end today. I feel like today has been quite productive. Honestly, there's nothing really much to show you because I've just been in this area. Is this boring? I'm sorry. There hasn't been much besides working on the computer. It's like 5:30 p.m. I think I last spoke to you guys at around 12ish. I had lunch and then I locked in and edited for 5 hours. Oh, wow, the birds they're chirping. You know what that means? It's going to storm soon because the clouds are really dark at the moment. I'm in the mood to read. Currently, I am reading New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. I haven't read the Twilight series since I was in year 6. I want to finish it off right now. If I can finish it now, I'm going to go on a walk with my mom, and then when I come back, I'll be able to start my new book. I've got 2 that I want to read before I start Eclipse. I've got the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and then I've got The Housemaid is is watching. I haven't read the first Housemaid. I know that you can read them kind of out of order, a standalone, so I don't think it matters. I've watched a Housemaid, so I don't think it's too off from the movie, but we'll see. I don't really feel like a thriller though. I kind of want like a cheesy romance, so I think I'm gonna lean towards this book here, and I'm really excited to read it. Oh my god. You don't understand. I've been seeing so many reading vlogs and they all have read this book. It's always mentioned in at least one of the reading vlogs somehow or somewhat. From their descriptions and how they feel and everything, I just know I'm gonna love it so much. It is actually autumn in Australia right now. I feel like this book will be perfect as we're entering in the fall season. Did you know that in Twilight, the vampires are supposed to have the same body texture as marble? And that's how they are. So Bella is like into cold marbly schlong. Oh, done! I'm gonna go shower and then we can start the pumpkin spice cafe. We have started pumpkin spice cafe. I'm already on chapter 3. I literally just started. I will say very easy read. If you are intimidated by getting into books, I would definitely say this is probably a good one to start off with. I'm gonna try to read until chapter 6, although I have a feeling that I'm going to want to read more. I'm keeping it super casual, super basic for the outfit for today. Kmart t-shirt, basic t-shirt, Sheen track pants, and then my classic bow at the back of my head. I'll probably wear my Crocs today because I can't literally be bothered. I feel yuck. Breakfast is served. We have some yellow peaches and then hash brown with tomato seasoned with olive oil, salt, pepper, prosciutto, feta, and then I drenched the hash brown with red vinegar. And of course we have a coffee. I think they're going to kiss. Okay. Oh my god, I'm like holding in my breath. They even have it. I mean, what? This is why I can't fucking read romance books, because they just had their first kiss. Mind you, that's kind of like slow burn, right? Because that's like almost halfway through the book. I can't read romance books because that's how I react. My heart. I'm such like, what is it called? Like, I just love. And I get really giddy really easily. Just imagine what happens to me when it's like spicy season. It's very dark, as you can see. I don't have my main light on because I've got my son sleeping. I've been reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe all day today. I am about 3/4 of the way through. I've got this much left here. I am a very easy person to please in terms of books. I very much love romance, a little bit of smut, lovey-dovey type of books. Give me like that push and pull, I hate you, I love you. Make me like smack the book a little bit. I'm going to say that this so far, and depending on how it ends, is a 5-star book. And I bet you any money, the more reading vlogs that we do, I will say a lot of books are 5 stars because I'm that easily impressed. My reasonings as to 5 stars: if you make me kick my feet, laugh, cry, hard to breathe, kind of react the way I have, which you've seen in the vlog so far, that really tells me that the way that you word things and how I'm interpreting it is hitting a spot that I love. And the fact that I started this book yesterday around 8 p.m, it is now the following day at 9 p.m, so it's taken me just over 24 hours to read. I guarantee I'm going to finish this portion of the book tonight. It depends on how the ending goes, but I'm seeing so far 5 stars. I have even made an effort to read it while I was eating and in between my clients today as well. I had a 3-client day and I managed to read as much as I could. So today alone I have read about this much and I'm going to finish the book. It is the next day. I finished the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. We'll do a little touch on that later. I gotta take my nephews to school this morning. I had a cancellation for my 10 a.m. as well. So I thought that you and I could go out to a cafe and get some work done there. I feel a little bit cooped. I've been in the house for a long while and I haven't really gone out besides going for a walk with my mom and taking my nephews places, but I haven't actually done something for myself. And I just thought, what a perfect way to do it. So instead of editing at home, we're going to go to a cafe. I could really go for a nice warm coffee and maybe like a nice little sweet treat or a pastry or something along those lines. We'll see how hungry I am. I've got my bag. Got to bring my massive tumbler and I'll see you guys at the cafe. I think I have one in mind, but I haven't been there before, so...
There's a moment I've been chasing and it finally comes down. Shasha, hi baby.
From March, everything changed to more like flour cafe.
I love it. Yeah. I actually read a book yesterday and I just drove past to stop him. And this reminds me exactly of the book that I read.
You read? Oh,
Yeah.
what timing? Yes. So we don't have any for lunch menu. Positively, one of the things.
No, this is literally perfect. Thank you. I'm like so happy right now. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Thought I would talk about the book, my thoughts and final opinions on it. Like I said last night, I'm a very easy reader, so a lot doesn't not impress me in terms of a book. I did look afterwards on reviews and a lot of them were like, it's so cliche, it is so stupid, there was no plot line. But I really did think there was a plot line. But two people that fell in love, they had that element of, I am scared because of my trauma and there's like things I need to work through in order to become a better person. I'm not going to let that past determine who I am for what I am and who I love. I think a lot of people online didn't like that because it was almost like, oh, just communicate. But the real life thing is that sometimes you just don't communicate like that. To me, it was real. Do you know what I mean? Also being like in your late 20s and figuring out a new life, going through it and me having to do that myself, it kind of related to me. I say 5 stars. It was cozy, it was cute, it made me want to go to a little cafe and sit down and do work. And it's so odd that I just came across this cafe here because it doesn't do books, but it's like matcha teas, cold brew, and then pastries and stuff. I'm looking around and it's so cute and aesthetic and pretty. I could see myself coming in here and doing work. But this is really good. It's really creamy though. I'm scared for my gut because I am lactose intolerant, but we will see. Very creamy, very delicious. I'm not a matcha connoisseur, so I actually literally do not know. The next book I am starting, which is The Housemaid is Watching. I searched it up. Apparently you can read this as a standalone. I'll see how it goes for the first like 50 pages. And then if I don't like it, then I will read Eclipse and hopefully get another romance book. I basically got this whole cafe to myself as well, which is why I'm like so confident with filming. I usually wouldn't feel this confident, but I feel like I need to feel confident. Other people, they might think like, oh my god, she might be like a really big person. Literally, I haven't even posted my first video yet, guys. When you see this, I've already posted my first video and I am already like, who fucking cares? I feel very chit-chatty at the moment. I think that if there is something in your life that you really want, just go for it. And I think that relates back to the book. The whole thing was like, I should be doing it for my happiness, essentially. And I absolutely 110% agree that you should just be doing everything that you want for your happiness. We get so lost in other people's opinions and other people's ideas, other people's reviews and everything and what it should be. But I think if you really love something and you like it and you want to go for it, just do it. A lot of dogs in here. Mochi would be so naughty. Look at where I am right now. I'm sitting in a cafe with a microphone talking to you guys like I am some big head YouTuber. Be delusional in a good way. Don't be afraid of where things are going to take you. Give it a go, give it a try. Don't let numbers or opinions or anything impact the way that you feel and everything that you do, because if you let numbers and people's opinions really impact the things that you do, then we would never do anything ever. If I really depicted my future on other people's opinions, I wouldn't have done nails, I wouldn't be making videos, I wouldn't be sitting here acting and knowing like I am already famous and gigantic and I have a community online when I haven't even posted my first video. And none of these people know that. None of these people care.
act confident, be confident. By all means, if it means that you need to just trick your mind into thinking that you are good, you can do everything you want, everything your mind is set up to is set up for success, prosperity, you're skilled and you're smart and intelligent and everything, you will eventually start thinking that, because I never used to think that myself. I'm gonna leave it there because I'm fucking yapping at this point. I'm gonna edit the rest of this video while I'm in here enjoying my matcha. See you guys in the car.
Shark Week has definitely arrived. At the moment, I kind of feel like shit, but we did have a productive morning. I did basically finish editing a video. I just got to do all the text. Oh, we're out and about though. I might pop into the shop, but I'm gonna end the vlog here, which I know really abrupt and like really random. But I feel like I'm not gonna get anything else recorded and I don't want to leave you guys on a whim. Thank you guys so much for joining me on these past few days. I hope you enjoyed seeing bits and pieces of a more chill days in my life. If you are a business owner and just started, or maybe you're having that time of months where it's a little bit slower than usual, just remember this is the time where you work on your business and not in it. Whether that's admin, financing, bookkeeping, social media, content editing, researching, educating. There's so much that you can do, and even just looking after yourself, you know, taking yourself out, taking yourself to do things, having a slower routine. Maybe you're spending more time with your family or your friends or kids or whatever it may be. This is the time for you to do that. I used to have such a negative thought about all of this because I would be like, oh my god, I don't have clients. But if everything else is lacking on the behind the scenes, especially in the beauty industry, doing the service itself is not enough unless you want to be employed. A little bit of a hard truth, but you got to put in the effort as a business owner to be every other realm, especially when you're starting off. At this point, I think I'm rambling. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. This is definitely a different direction that I've seen in terms of nail content. A lot of what I'm showing is the real true me. I love you. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!